YB stays on your neck.
Really. Now, the information that will come out tomorrow and other bits and pieces will give you further information of that. And Dillian Whyte, you know, I don't want to speak on Dillian Whyte's behalf, even though I'm his promoter, but he's got a lot to say on this matter. And there's a lot of legal cases flying around now with journalists and stuff like that who are actually reporting untruths. So there has been an issue.
You see, I don't get my facts right.
No, you know, at the end of the day, I shouldn't even be telling you this.
Yeah.
But it's important to tell you this because I've had to go on my Twitter today and people just, you know.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. So your boy, the YB, has come across and has been informed of some exclusive, proprietary information in the department of Dillian, the Don Debo Whyte, particularly regarding the alleged legal cases he's got going on. Now, your boy YB broke a story. Well, not broke it. Eddie Hearn confirmed himself on an IFL TV interview around the 24th or 25th of July. Actually, I think it was his first interview he did with the Scottish Don from IFL TV. And Eddie Hearn at that point actually stated that Dillian Whyte is throwing legal cases around at will. So this right here is some exclusive proprietary information that Dillian Whyte has allegedly sent Frank Fishey's Warren and Boxing Social cease and desist letters and or orders. Now this is the information YB has been informed through proprietary exclusive sources. Firstly, let me drag your mind back to this day here, 26th of July. So on the 26th of July, your boy the YB reported on a video from Boxing Social, which was a Thomas Hauser interview. I'm pretty sure many of you can vouch for me that this interview did exist, and actually if you go on my channel, you'll hear, you can see the source here, source Boxing Social, Thomas Hauser, the Don who broke the story on Dillian Whyte, records an interview with Boxing Social on the 25th of July. However, as I mentioned a second ago, YB sources have informed him that Boxing Social were in receipt of a cease and desist order. Since you can now see on this Boxing Social channel, the video has since disappeared, gone. There is no Thomas Hauser interview to be seen. So you got to ask yourself, why would that disappear? Is it pure chance they just decided to take it off? Or what? No, it's not pure chance. It's disappeared and it's gone from Dillian Whyte's legal might, has pushed it away, pushed it out of sight. Now the next one moves me on to Frank Fishey's Warren. Now Frank Fishey's Warren had a very explosive interview on BT Sport Boxing, where he alleged that he'd been informed from several members of the BBBOC they were not happy that Dillian Whyte was allowed to fight. However, in that interview was quickly ripped down by BT Sport, and that's the link you see here. I have to, when I take clips for fair use, reporting and commentary purposes, I have to take the links down so I can pull them from YouTube. And essentially, I've got the link here, and you can see on your screen, video is unavailable. And it's funny actually, because you can, if you go back and watch, I think it is, where is it? BT Sport actually uploaded a proper edited version of the original. The original was essentially a 20-minute video of Frank Warren going in, releasing hella exclusive facts, hella proprietary information, just dropping bombs all over the place. I think it might be this one here, episode 24. But when you click this one now, let's have a look now quickly. When you click this one now, you'll notice is about a 3-minute Fishey's part. Let me see if I can find it. Is it on here? I don't know. Either way, all we do know now is the main one's gone. There is no BT 20-minute. I think it was about 22 minutes. There's no 22-minute Frank Fishey's Warren interview. Disappeared. Gone. Gone for dead. And that's what I believe. I've been informed that it's because of Dillian Whyte's legal might. People are getting cases dropped on their desk. Them cases are dropping like flies. And the reason I'm also doing this video is to ask the question, Is it fair for Dillian Whyte to purge the media? And I guess at this point, there's a few minds of thought. Number one, of course, if he's innocent, it's not fair. However, VADA would argue that when VADA is notified of a positive test, they put it out publicly. So why is it VADA can do it publicly, but UKAD can't? So morally speaking, if it was so morally corrupt to post positive tests, how can VADA do it? And arguably, well, no, factually, VADA's a much bigger body than UKAD. They have much more flow going through their system. So if a larger organisation like VADA can do it, why can't UKAD do it? So morally speaking, it seems I don't see the issue with posting it. The issue would come along if he didn't test positive, which is also up in clouds to an extent. Now, what we do know is Eddie Hearns confirmed there was an adverse finding, but I'm not sure what adverse finding means. Surely, what else could it mean? You've got either recreational or performance enhancing stuff in you. What else could adverse finding be? Oh, we've found some intergalactic unknown elements in your bloodstream. I don't think so. And from what I've seen from Boxing Social's article, they have confirmed and gone on record with it that it was a performance enhancing drug. And this is what I find interesting the most. Whilst BT and Boxing Social have been purged by Dillian Whyte's legal team, most fundamentally, when we go onto the Boxing Scene original article, that's still lit up and living. Up and living, thriving, 24th of July. This article, the newsbreaker, is still thriving. So now you've got to ask yourself, I think what's happened is, Thomas Hauser and Boxing Scene, they're standing by their sources. Factually, they are standing by their sources. Normally, if and when people put hearsay up, if and when people are just talking rubbish and they don't have any sources and they're just making stories up for clickbait, the minute they start hearing illegal stuff, they'll pull it down. But the fact that BT Sport and Boxing Social have pulled theirs down, but the original Dons, Boxing Scene, have kept it up, that gives me a lot of weight. That gives me confidence in what they're doing. Because if it was a big charade, do you think they want to be liable for hundreds of thousands of dollars, or maybe even millions of dollars? I don't think so. The only way they won't be liable is if it's the truth. So the fact that the article's still up, all you Dillian Whyte supporters have got to ask yourself, why is it still up for? Do you think Boxing Scene just want to have a massive legal case for the sake of it? I don't think so. From where I'm sitting, it looks like they're deadly confident on what they're reporting. However, before I finish out this video, I will mention this. Whilst morally speaking, it might be okay to post a positive result, we do know that at UKAD they have a confidentiality process, which means which protects individuals from their results being posted on medical grounds. So I'm not sure how well that fits with Boxing Scene. Are they allowed to post private confidential information? But then again, if it's a positive test, why wouldn't UKAD post it if it's a positive test? And that's the quagmire we're in now. It's all really confusing. If it was a positive test, why didn't UKAD come out and tell everyone? Now, many Dillian Whyte supporters will argue, well, they didn't come out with anything because they had a hearing and they cleared him. But that's the issue that I'm at this. That's the issue that I've come to at this point. How do you clear someone with words or letters or whatever's? The only thing I could think of is, ironically enough, would be a TUE. That's what it sounds like from where I'm sitting. The only concept that I'm aware of that can clear a positive test would be a TUE. As an example, let's say Dillian Whyte did have Dianabol in his system and he got caught with it. If he went to the hearing and said, no, wait there, UKAD, and got his bit of paper out, his therapeutic use exemption sheet, that would literally clear him for it. Now, in this day and age, I'm just speculating now, this isn't about Dillian, I'm just speculating, but in this day and age, you can pay doctors for anything. So I'm not sure how it works, but I bet you bottom dollar there'll be some private doctor out there who'll be willing to write a TUE and just for a whole load of money. but I'm not sure how the process works and I'd like to think that it's not the case that you can just get any random doctor to write you a TUE, but who knows? And that's my thing with Dillian Whyte fans, and not one of you have been able to provide any evidence. My question is, and this is what I wish the reporters would do. All the reporters, when Eddie Hearn keeps saying, "Oh, why did they clear him?" We need to be asking Eddie, how do you clear a positive test? Eddie Hearn keeps saying, "Oh, he provided additional information." What additional information can you possibly provide to clear a positive test? That's what we're all dying to know, because I am. I'm really intrigued. It looks, it smells, it sounds like a TUE. But anyway, as many of you will hope, we can all sit around and just keep waiting. I'm not confident. I don't know, I'm really not sure. Quite a few people are speculating that they're going to really wait this one out, meaning we could be waiting 6 months and hear nothing, and just kind of let it blend off into the background. However, I don't think that'll be the case, because Dillian Whyte's going to want to be fighting again. Dillian Whyte, given how scared the WBC are, they're not going to want to put him in there unless he's absolutely cleared. So in that respect, those of you lot who think, they're going to drag this out, I don't think they are. I reckon it will be resolved in the next few months. But let's see going forward.